Thank you. And Mr. Gates, you are now recognized for your testimony.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair, Ranking Member, and members of the committee. Thank you so much for having me here today to discuss a very important issue in our country, and that's the future of fair and free elections. The 2020 election in Maricopa County, the general election, was the best election we've ever run in Maricopa County. And the way that I know that was that it was the most scrutinized election in the history of Maricopa County. Election experts said that. Machine counts confirmed it. Hand counts confirmed it. The court system reconfirmed it. And our residents were happy too. We did a poll of 80,000 of our voters, and 90% of them said that they were satisfied or very satisfied with the election. Really, by any measure, this election in 2020 was secure, and everyone who wanted to vote was able to do so. Unfortunately, some in our party see it differently. They have attacked the work that was done by our elections workers in Maricopa County, and they have fanned the flames of conspiracy. And this willingness to do so, unfortunately, is what led to the first non-peaceful transfer of power in our country's history. And unfortunately, Arizona has been at the center of this attack on our American ideals. Even though Joe Biden won Arizona by 45,000 votes, 20 members of the Arizona legislature signed a resolution asking Congress to disregard those results and seat an elector slate of Trump electors. That was, without a doubt, a staggering refusal to follow the will of the voters. Next, Republican state senators went to court, and they tried to get from Maricopa County the people's ballots and the election machines, quote, sufficiently in advance of the congressional review of the Electoral College returns on January 6th, 2021. Now, when they failed, the senators carried on. They threatened to jail me and my colleagues on the Board of Supervisors. And then they cast doubt on 2 additional audits that we authorized at the Board of Supervisors. And by the way, both of these audits found that there was no hacking, there was no manipulation with our machines or with our software. It should have ended there, but it didn't. The Senate then hired the cyber ninjas to head up a group of firms with no or little election experience to conduct an extra-legal review, essentially an extra-legal recount of Maricopa County's ballots. And really, that can only be described as an amateurish review of Maricopa County's election technical infrastructure. The cyber ninjas, they changed the policies and procedures, they chased conspiracy theories, they threw out false claims, and worst of all, they accused our good elections workers of committing crimes. They said that they deleted files, but these were files that the cyber ninjas just couldn't find. Now, this was either an out-and-out lie or a level of incompetence by the cyber ninjas that was staggering. Elections integrity is not a new thing for me. As a former Republican election lawyer for the Arizona Republican Party, it's a passion of mine. And that's why I'm here today, to speak out against those that are passing off this disinformation and those that would call on legitimate elections to be decertified. This is without a doubt the biggest threat to our democracy in my lifetime. If elected officials continue to choose party over truth, then these procedures are going to continue on. These privately funded, government-backed attacks on legitimate elections. And losers of elections will just go out and find financial backers who will continue to drag these procedures on. And unfortunately, that is going to negatively impact our democracy. As a Republican who believes in democracy, I dreamed of one day going to a nation that was trying to build a democracy and help them out. Perhaps a former Soviet republic like Belarus or Tajikistan. I never could have imagined that I would be doing that work here in the United States of America. Thank you.